It's a cold evening when the cameras roll for a new episode of The Talk, a show known for its lively debates and celebrity gossip. The buzz in the studio is electric, with the audience eager to hear the opinions of the A-list guests. Among them is the actress, Natalie Blake, a celebrated star known for her roles in dramatic films. But beneath the gleaming facade of glamour, Natalie harbors a secret. Once homeless and struggling, her rise to fame was nothing short of miraculous. Yet not everyone knows about her past, and she certainly doesn't want them to. As the conversation heats up, a name is casually dropped into the discussion: Candace Owens. The audience's reaction is mixed, but for Natalie, it's like a trigger. Her perfectly poised expression falters for just a split second. She quickly masks it with a smile, but something shifts in the air. A subtle tension hangs in the space between her and the host. At first, it seems like a passing moment. The discussion moves on, but it's clear that Natalie is no longer fully engaged. Her mind races, her thoughts tangled in memories of a past that still haunts her. Years ago, she was a nobody, just another face in the crowd. No one had given her a second glance, not until her talent, and more importantly, her connections, lifted her out of obscurity. But this? The mention of Candace Owens? It sparks something darker. The comments, the headlines, and the way people perceive her in the media, it's all so fragile, so easily shattered by the wrong association. And the more Natalie thinks about it, the more she feels something burning inside of her. Jealousy. It's the kind of emotion that only grows the more you try to suppress it. And right now, Candace Owens, with her sharp intellect and unapologetic stance, represents everything Natalie once envied but could never have. As the show progresses, the tension grows. Natalie's eyes dart nervously around the set, betraying her calm exterior. The camera focuses on her reactions, unaware of the internal battle unfolding. The audience notices. The host notices. Everyone's waiting for her to speak, but she remains silent, lost in the storm brewing within her. Later, behind the scenes, Natalie seeks solace in the quiet of her dressing room. It's here that the true depth of her dilemma begins to unravel. The soft glow of the vanity mirror reflects her tired face, but what she sees is more than just a celebrity. She sees a woman who fought tooth and nail to escape the streets, to build a life from nothing. And yet, here she is filled with envy, unable to move past the shadow of a woman who seems to have it all together. But then, a knock on the door. It's a voice she recognizes, but she's surprised by the visitor, Jacob, an old friend from the days when she had nothing. He smiles at her, his eyes filled with a knowing look. "You can't outrun your past forever, Natalie," he says, stepping into the room. And with those words, something clicks in her mind. There's a hidden fortune at play, one tied to her rise to fame. A fortune that's been carefully guarded until now. Jacob, who had always known more than he let on, is now in a position to reveal the truth. Natalie's heartbeat quickens. The stakes are higher than she could have ever imagined. There's more at risk than just her reputation. Her life, the life she built from the ground up, is on the line. And Jacob? He's not there to help her. He's there to expose the secrets that could bring everything crashing down. In a shocking twist, Jacob drops a bombshell: Natalie's success isn't entirely her own. The fortune that helped propel her into stardom was built on a series of shady deals, all linked to a powerful underground network that few know exists. As the truth begins to unravel, Natalie is faced with a choice: continue down the path of fame, knowing that it's built on lies, or expose the truth and risk losing everything. The room feels like it's closing in on her. But just as she opens her mouth to speak, the door bursts open. Another figure enters, the person she least expected. Candace Owens. Standing tall, poised, and unfazed by the chaos swirling around them, Candace walks into the room like she owns it. She knows everything, and she's not here to judge. She's here for something else entirely. A deal. An offer. The scene ends on that note, a cliffhanger. What will Natalie choose? Will she betray everything she's worked for, or will she walk away from a life built on lies, embracing the truth? The camera fades to black, leaving the audience in suspense, their minds racing with questions, and the answers still unknown.